Hello and welcome. Chef Pennington here in Austin, Texas. Today we're doing Texas sweet and spicy meatballs, and we're going to cook them a very cool way that's going to make sure that they are fork tender and absolutely melt in your mouth. You guarantee that. I'm sure y'all have been told that before, but we're going to do it for sure. And we're going to use some really good ingredients that we happen to love here in Texas, which is going to bring the flavor profile up. Really good beef. We got some sausage there. I'm using some prime USDA. If you can find that beef in your store, please grab it. It's the best. We're using some Texas Vidalia onions. They're a little bit sweeter. We love poblanos down here. They're not as hot as a jalapeno, so they bring a lot of flavor. Here's a cool way to cut up a jalapeno. Sometimes they're a little bit challenging to cut up, so this gives you very even cuts, which is nice. And then once you're done there, just run the knife through it one more time to give an extra chop up. We got some tablespoon of some minced garlic in there, and we're gonna make a base. This is how we're gonna get the flavor to go all the way through the meatballs instead of adding them just on top of the beef, which a lot of folks do, so this is a better technique. So we got some smoky paprika. Chipotle powder is a really cool ingredient. It's got a little bit of spice to it. Dried thyme, always take your dried herbs and break them up in your hand. It brings the flavor out. If you don't like fennel, you can use some oregano. Sorry, couldn't think for half a second, which really goes really well with beef. We need some freshness. That's one of the cool things of cooking and being a chef. We're always thinking about freshness. It just makes your dishes better than the next. So we got some parsley in there, Italian flat leaf. A little bit of tomato. We love tomatoes when we're doing meatballs. So we're going to make a really good sweet and spicy sauce here in just a moment. So we're going to get our beef in here. We're going to add these ingredients first before we add our binding agent, which is going to be some Italian breadcrumbs. Everything works out a lot better if you do it in this stage. So use any kind of sausage you like. This is a cool ingredient. We're using some rice. Think about like stuffed cabbage rolls, which I'm working on right now, another video. It makes it more tender. It's not required, but it's cool to add that little bit of rice in there. 1 cup of Italian breadcrumbs. So we mix everything up first with our hands, then we add the breadcrumbs. Trust me, everything just turns out a lot better. Don't have to put in the fridge for 30 minutes, but at least 30 minutes. It lets all the flavors get happy together. And then we're going to do something very simple. We're going to get ourselves a casserole dish. Be sure to spray the bottom. Just make sure that it doesn't stick. And you can make them any size you like. I like using the ice cream scooper. It just helps me make them more even, which equals even cooking. And whenever you're plating it up for everybody, somebody's not like, hey, that meatball's bigger than mine. Tomato sauce. I've got the perfect tomato sauce. I have a link below. I promise you, it's the way to make tomato sauce. It's the best possible, purest, most highest quality you could ever do. And I stand behind that a lot, so it's worth checking out. Another ingredient we love, got some chipotle and adobo. Just using the adobo sauce here. You could put the chipotles in there too, no problem. Just gonna be a little bit spicier. That's a little bit of salt I sprinkled on there. Love this ingredient, Tenderness sugar. Just such a wonderful ingredient. Some people might look at the pineapple and think, pineapple, but it's great. The little extra chunks of the pineapple, you're gonna be fighting over it whenever you're saucing up the plates at the end here. It's really quite a pleasant ingredient. So spicy, sweet, they go together wonderfully. And you're gonna put the juice in there from the pineapple. So we're gonna get this in the oven. You're gonna cover it, and it's gonna go for about 2 hours plus at 250 degrees. So we're going low temperature. That's the trick to the tenderizing and this becoming super tender. So here's some ingredients we're gonna put on the end once it's done. We're gonna get some sauce down. Make sure you get some of the chunks of tomato. Of the pineapple. A little bit of the poblano, a little bit of the onion. Place it right there in the middle. Top it with a little flat leaf Italian parsley. And you've got a dish that everyone's going to love. It'll become a family favorite. Please join us on social media. I'll have the links below for you. Here is our link back to our website, and here's some other cool stuff you guys might enjoy. Please subscribe, and you'll have the best. Take care.